It's a returnable boot. Now it's going to be out of bounds, and the flag is thrown. So the mental mistake right off the bat, and the Crimson Tide will get good field position.
Pick you apart if you're not.
Tagovailoa's first pass attempt. No, he spun around and dropped for a loss. Louisville's defensive front, which has got a whole bunch of new guys, storms in there.
Watch him able to move around, use a little bit of a stunt, use some quickness, bounce around. Just a mix-up there with Alec Amp, and there's just a mental mistake.
3rd and 13. Tagovailoa from the pocket flips it short. This is Harris running and muscling out across the 45. They'll spot it right there for an Alabama first down. Right for Tagovailoa. Fakes it. Slant. Caught. Off and running is Devontae Smith, the man who made that championship-winning catch in Atlanta.
When reading this linebacker right here, this is a run-pass option. Etheridge commits down into the box. He pulls it out. You see this all the time in college football. They overload the box, and all of a sudden you got a match up to the outside that's favorable, and there's the run after the catch.
Tight end Smith motions in. Tua's got it. Spins away, throws to the end zone. A risky throw, caught for a touchdown. There are some flags in late. It was Jeudy on the receiving end. He may have roughed the quarterback.
Told him a little bit earlier, he's right here. Watch him move to the outside, then decides to come in, commit, and then comes in and hits him low. Not only did he get tackled, but his head whiplashed onto the turf. Good to see him. The reaction from the crowd is him jogging off the field. Comes in and boom. His head hit that turf really hard.
Jeudy, meanwhile, got loose in the end zone. At the DB, Kane pass turned around. The task was tough against this Bama defense. It just got tougher down 7. Play action. They flip it in the flat, and they've got tight end Mickey Crum wide open. A nice gain across the 35, and now a flag at the tackle there. And catch is made downfield. Smith again got free. Gets a first down inside the 40.
To bring some pressure, you get the safeties up tight, and you're leaving your corners on an island. You're either going to make a big play and pressure them, or you're going to leave your receivers or the corners on an island, which is a tough thing to do. It's Sturgill who can run, but a good route, well-timed.
Though success on 3rd and long. In the pocket. This time has good protection. Now it breaks down a bit. Trying to buy time. Gets free and flips it underneath. It's Smith again. The outlet man. And Devontae Smith breaks free. Loses the football. And the Cardinals. It's a scrum. Did he get it back? No. Louisville this time does make the takeaway.
Here by this defense. Flying around. Trying to get the ball freed up. It looked like D. Smith got in there 11 to knock the ball free. Etheridge is there as the linebacker. Got a few. Watch 11 come in here. Boom! That hit right there. Like the corner also got involved there. Lowered his shoulder.
3rd downs. Alabama has converted them. Louisville 0 for 2. Now they need 11. Pass in the pocket. High throw incomplete. Tried to deliver to Tutu Atwell. Tua, meanwhile, back to work from the 45. This is Damian Harris who breaks free. Damian Harris barreling down inside the 25. First huge play from the Tide run game tonight.
Bill just get lost here, and you'll see a crease off the double team up through the middle here, off the left side. Nice block there. Lester Cotton does a good job.
Tide 3rd down again. They need just 1 yard, and Harris slams for a 1st and goal. He's a guy that, remember, altered his diet.
He'd be great.
After some years in the NFL.
Yeah.
Very analytical guy. It's a run all the way. Tua makes a cut and scores untouched. Harris on the block. And the Tide quickly cash in good field position. That's going to protect you from the Tide. Pass immediately pressured, flips it short, and the catch made over the middle by Dawkins. Immediate contact. That's right near the first down marker at the 50. The 230.
Sure does.
And he tries to test the middle, but the Tide defensive line swarms him. Raekwon Davis and the backer Christian Miller combining. They'll lose 2.
Christian Miller, in his initial movement, looks like he's going to take the back, but then at the last second, Christian Miller is kind of playing a cat and mouse game. He shows that he's going to go for the back and then immediately collapses down. So very tough read by pass. He looks like he's going to tackle the back. How about Christian Miller quickly coming?
Drive alive. Tide bring pressure again. Pass rolls away. He's got a lot of room to run. And Jawan Puma pass scoots for a first down near the Alabama 35. Not Lamar Jackson, but he can move inside of a final minute of the first quarter. Pass pressured again. Flips it over the middle, and the catch is made. Des Fitzpatrick, another veteran in that receiving corps, and they move the chains again.
And not just the defensive front, and has earned that right to become the coordinator.
5th season here. Pass, chucks it downfield, and it is intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deontay Thompson, will bring it out. Thompson has blockers, and now is going to be met and knocked down hard at the 25-yard line. The pass is picked.
Safety right here. When you hang the ball too high in the air with his safety on the hash, and he's quick, he's got a chance to be able to close in and get at least a hand on the ball. And Thompson, so quick and closing speed, comes over and makes the interception.
Thompson, one of the guys that came on, started in the championship game. Part of that rebuilt secondary. You're talking about 6 quality DBs off Alabama that moved on. Minka Fitzpatrick, Ronnie Harrison, Anthony Averett, Tony Brown. Thanks, Cassidy. Irish up by 11. Tagovailoa on a slant in traffic. Nice catch by Jerry Jeudy. It's out across the 40.
It's his first start. He's already done it.
Low snap. Collects it. Looks downfield. Running free. Jalen Waddle makes the catch inside the 10. The sign of things to come for the talented Tide freshman out of Houston.
Some time. Watch the receiver Jeudy right here work across the middle, which occupies the middle safety. Take the safety away, open up the middle, and it takes time. Good job by the offensive line, and the true freshman extends at 5'10". Guys are making some mental errors.
3 tight ends, and Robinson says, I'll find the end zone. The sophomore from Tuscaloosa, one of 4 talented tailbacks. It's Harris behind Robinson.
And Najee Harris follows Brian Robinson. Gets into the end zone. That's 4 drives and 3 touchdowns now for Alabama's offense.
In 11 straight seasons, that's also a record. Pass down 3 touchdowns now, has a man wide open, and Smith out of the backfield. This time he makes the catch, gets the block, and a couple of times they've gotten the running back loose in the secondary. This time they make the play.
Yep, they snuck him out of the backfield, and the Alabama linebackers lost him.
27 yards. Colin Wilson replaces him at running back. Pass gets the low snap, and then has a man wide open, and running across there is Seth Dawkins. So this is what Saban sort of feared, the communication between some new guys back there.
They're both going to play. Eventually Tua looks like it won the job, but there's still room for Jalen Hurts to play.
Jalen Hurts throws it underneath there to Henry Ruggs III, and he scoots out across the 30. 3 this time. Hurts from the pocket, going to take a downfield shot. Jeudy sprinting, but it's not accurately thrown.
Yep.
And a flag is down back near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got hit late.
Williams to the right. Puma pass. And he fake it to him. Pass from the pocket. Flies over the middle and again has a man wide open as the Cardinals work the middle very successfully. That's Jalen Smith, who looks fully recovered from that appendicitis.
Considering the complexity of the Alabama defense.
Interesting, when they recruited him, they looked at this game, which had already been scheduled, and said, book it. You're going to make the first start of your career against Alabama season. On 3rd and 12, pass, steps up, delivers a low throw, and it's broken up, incomplete. Tried to squeeze it in there, and that time Diggs, the corner, came over. 4th down. Play clock down at 5. Cardinals do bring pressure this time. Hurts has to get it out fast, and coming back, a back shoulder catch is Smith, and they get the first down anyway. So you feel good for Hurts.
Yeah, sure.
That completion.
Yeah, Brian Van Gorder's been bringing pressure on third down to bring it here, but here's the man who gets in. Give Jalen Hurts a lot of credit. He knows it's coming. He just kind of leans back and throws it. And this is the kind of ball he can throw. If he's not working through progressions and he's going to make it throw.
As the Tide again face a 3rd and 10. 3 receivers to the right. It's an option. Damian Harris has it and slams strongly into Louisville territory, but it's going to be 4 yards short of a first down. Make plays. See what they do here. Empty backfield. Pass as the ball batted down at the line into traffic. It's a scrum. Looks like an offensive lineman may have come down with it. Quinnen Williams.
His hand up to knock the ball down. 92 right in the middle with that right arm sleeve. Uses that right hand. I don't know if the ball ever hit the ground. Boy, Williams, a player that a lot of times Alabama fans themselves forget about. Raekwon Davis, 99, they talk about. Isaiah Buggs, 49. Anthony Jennings has become one of the leaders this year, this defense, 33. The right calls in for that defense.
Comes out of that great program in Montgomery Carver High School. Pass from the end zone off the back foot, just heaves it incomplete. Dawkins never turned around. Alpha he was in the playoff. And the interception against Clemson, made 12 tackles against Georgia in the national championship game. Waddle cuts back, breaks a tackle, still alive. And this freshman is going to be an electric returner. You'll see him making plays out of the slot position as well. Looking as quarterback coach with Tua and Jalen Hurts. Tagovailoa from the pocket launches to the end zone. Caught in stride for a touchdown by Jeudy.
Who's going to be that next guy to kind of take over? Look at Tua in rhythm. Back. Kind of looks like the rhythm that he had in the championship when he made that throw to Devontae Smith. Here's the look. I mean, there's no way that you're going to ask number 10, Rajon Burns, to stay with Jerry Jeudy. Didn't have a chance to stay with him. Did not slow him down off the ball. And it allowed Tua to be able to be right in sync.
Together, the love that they had. Really, I think something that's wonderful about that culture.
Yeah, it's awesome. He has such a laid-back personality, yet on the field, such a competitor.
But the running game will remain a question mark for this team, even though it's against a very tough defense. Pass on third down, flips it again across the middle. They got a man wide open. That's Des Fitzpatrick, and those misdirection routes have caught Bama napping a couple times out across the 45.
Yeah, that time Mack Wilson was in no man's land. He looked lost and be that one-dimensional and have a chance to be consistent.
2nd and 14. He's going to zone read, a handoff, and Quinnen Williams again. He's considered undersized. When you fill in for Deron Payne, there's going to be all eyes on you, high expectations. Good start tonight, and pass bounces off tacklers again, but he's just spinning backwards, and now he's going to be brought down by 3 Bama defenders inside the 30. There's another flag down.
Well, you know, you want to throw one against the board, or you want to try to think what it's going to be?
Tagovailoa downfield, and it's the tight end, Irv Smith, throw right on the button. They're set up inside the 30. 7 to the timeout, 2nd and 1, and it's Jacobs picking his way back into the clear and into the end zone. Josh Jacobs is a popular guy. He's been hurt so often, Kirk, kept off the field by various injuries.
He's going to end up bouncing it to the outside, but watch the tight end, Henches here. He does a nice job of coming off the ball, a nice drive block, loses his helmet, but he's not going to give up on the play. He's still looking to try to come up with a block, but Josh Jacobs, his versatility is so impressive. Can catch the ball to the backfield, and, well, he's a different back, obviously, when he is healthy.
Darren Sproles-like, you see the progressive pylon cam. Is that a
kind of reminds you of that, like low center of gravity kind of guy?
Yeah, I just got comfortable with it. You know, I just slowed everything down. I was kind of getting right when I first got in the league. You know, just
the performance at Papa John's Stadium against Florida State.
He did. From a pass, tough going on 3rd and 26. Escapes. A flag is down back in that holding zone as the Tide beginning to flush out pass more regularly now.
Defensive coordinator who is from within, and a lot of new faces in the secondary. He's doing a lot more teaching this year.
Yep. He's always done plenty of teaching.
Yeah, but I mean, not just the players, but he's teaching the staffs.
Flag way after the incomplete pass.
And him off the field.
Twice. They flip it short. And once again, the catch is made by Dawkins, and he's off and running. Tight ropes down the sidelines, and the touchdown-saving tackle made by Dylan Moses. But now the Cardinals are threatened to get on the board for the first time.
He comes, and once he comes, they get the ball out quickly. You can see the speed of Dawkins. We've got another Alabama player. We got another player down, an Alabama player down. We got two players. Slower.
They come barging up the middle, and it's all they can do to collect the low snap and dodge out of trouble. Rushing the passer, that's the skill that he'll need to improve.
He's had a great night back there roaming in center field.
Pass on the roll, flips it back. Catch made by Day Williams. The pursuit is good, and the hit is hard at the 14-yard line. There's Thompson, your guy again, delivered the shot.
But watch 14. I talked about how he anticipates and sees things, and he's not afraid to lower his shoulder and hit somebody either.
6'2", long arms. It looks even bigger than 6'2". You see him on the field. Ball way back at the 13. Pressure, pass, escapes, flips to the end zone. Jump ball, touchdown. Kamari Averett, the tight end, gets the Cardinals on the board. A touchdown drive prolonged by Alabama penalties. Let's double check if the catch was clean and the feet down. And boom. Does he have possession? Because the foot is clearly down.
It completes the process of the catch. You know, I think he may have got up and spun the ball right in front of the referee. This might be a dead ball foul.
It is a touchdown. Averett did a good job. Strong hands to keep possession.
Okay.
He's got it in the hands. The foot goes down. Touchdown.
Yep. Touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 11 on Louisville. That is his first of the.
Yes.
Or both Locksley and LaPointe. Kickoff because of the penalty is deep, and Josh Jacobs with a running start fields it. Jacobs, big momentum, bouncing off people. Jacobs into the secondary. A convoy escapes and will take it to the house. Didn't help that he slipped, so it's like
well, you can see
10 and 11.
See the trajectory right there, not going up into the air. It's a low line drive, and here he comes. He's picking up momentum as he catches it. Some good blocks. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. That was the kicker on the last one.
He hit a disastrous play.
Yeah.
Fell down, line drive kick, and then bounced off Jacobs. Here. Pass, heavy pressure, spun down. It'll be a sack and a short loss. Maria?
Well, you talk about not looking at the scoreboard. After giving up that touchdown, Nick Saban gathered his entire defense. 3rd and 11.
ISO on Saban. As pass is pressured again, and a much more inspired Alabama defense. That was big old Isaiah Buggs out of Ruston, Louisiana with the sack. Potential downfield plays. Harris bounces it. He's a guy that he ran angry against Georgia because he felt like he didn't get that many touches and chances. And just in that championship game, carried 6 times for 64 yards. Tagovailoa wanted to go downfield. Now he will. It's Jeudy running free. Broken up now. These fresh running backs coming at you, too. All these guys well rested. Harris stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Hurts faked the option pitch. It's a keeper. You see his strength as a runner, but he tried to bounce it instead of heading toward that 18-yard first down marker. Didn't get there. 18 field goals in a row when he was at Temple. 50 in his career. Knocks one through. So a nice moment for the kicker from Orlando, and he gets congratulated by his teammates. It's past 11, my friend. Yep, there's a pass and a catch made. And running out of bounds is Fitzpatrick, and a flag is down again.
coach talks about Deontay Thompson, but who are some of the guys that you know could make an impact this season?
Oh, DT, Deontay Thompson, he's definitely one of those guys. You know, he plays with a lot of passion, a lot of heart. He loves the game of football. Coach Pruitt came in. He's the same thing. You know, he just wanted to see what Coach Pruitt was about. But, you know, he knows Coach Tosh is going to do a great job, and he has been this game. So, you know, he's going to probably just be hands-on like he is.
Well, thanks for your time, Nico.
Jalen Waddle takes off in the punt return. There's a flag down, 2 of them way behind the play. So the Tide's second special teams touchdown tonight likely to be nullified. But again, number 17, electric as a returner, and he's going to be a serious threat that you're going to have to contend with every time you play this team.
Yeah, and really the last thing he wanted to do is start off 0-1 with a loss in South Bend.
Hurts takes a peek downfield and throws it, caught by Jeudy, who's knocked out at the 44-yard line. Because the passing game has been tactical, efficient, complemented the running game. Robinson bangs ahead. You think it could be something much more than that now?
Yeah. I mean, that's a whole different game that you're trying to defend, and that's what teams are going to have to defend this year as Mike Loxley calls the plays.
And Hurts with a throw to the far side. This is Waddle, the freshman, the electric returner. Robinson somehow keeps his balance after slipping on a cut and makes something out of nothing. There's a combination of strength, flexibility, and balance. Jones steps up, delivers to the end zone off the hands of the tight end Miller Forrestal. So it'll be 4th down.
Go down the list.
We'll do that. We'll visit their schedule when we come back as this one slides outside the upright. So Austin Jones misses it, but the snapper on the field goal, and then the special teams coach.
Boy, did he
Pass
go after
over the
that.
middle, and it's an easy interception. Thrown up and picked up by Shaheem Carter, who's got a convoy, and he just might score. Yep, the defense gets in the end zone.
How about his reaction? All right, go for one.
Shaheem Carter comes from Kentwood, Louisiana. He and Devontae Smith, both from the same area, were a big part of the national championship. This was the easiest pick he'll ever make.
Yeah, it sure was. Pass with one of the few errors that he's made all night. He just floated that right over the middle of this defense, and Carter's able to step in front of it. Football full time.
Big championship weekend.
I can't wait. This is a great week for me with U.S. Open. I'm dialed in.
Hassan Hall takes it back and gets to the sideline. Hall is loose, hurdles over the kicker and gets down inside the 40.
Dynasty, and by the way, it's not trending down. It's, if anything, they're right in the middle of it.
Pass to Devontae Pete.
I have my theory. I'm sure you do, everybody. From what I've seen, it's a combination of a bunch of things.
Inside the 1, you need 4, and pass into heavy traffic. Never had a chance. You can't look, huh?
Yeah, a peek over his left shoulder.
On 4th down, pass into traffic, incomplete. Tried to deliver it, but broken up by Shaheem Carter. He's the 3rd quarterback back in the ball game. Figures to do some handing off. This is Brian Robinson getting some touches, and they don't convert on the 3rd and 6. So here comes the punt team. So that one, I think it's going to be Wednesday night.
D-Mob directing?
Yeah, he will.
Okay.
He'll be there.
I might come up.
I didn't really expect to talk tennis here, and
it's an Alabama game.
You're comfortable.
Okay.
Oh, some snacks for you. Pass. Puts it underneath. The Cardinals offense is still playing, and this is the guy that you want to see run. This is Tutu Atwell. He's a speedster. He's a 150-pounder. He's from Miami, and like a lot of teams, as pass fires to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Caught by Averett over the middle, the tight end.
Second touchdown.
This time, no spinning of the football.
Nope.